right, so here's the thing. This is what I'm going to give you as my speech. One, you don't want anyone to treat your daughter disrespectfully. And when children see parents behave a certain way, either one or two things going to happen. One, they're going to dislike the parent who's being wrong, right? Or two, they're going to say, you know what, I never want to be around that person as soon as I get old enough not to be around them. Or either they're going to say, oh, this is the way you show love, so I'm going to be accepting of it if someone treats me that way. The court is calling 2022 CR 0887, State of Texas versus Alejandro Rocha. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Michael Villarreal for the state.
Joseph Pasarello for the defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Rocha?
Yes.
Defense, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rocha, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes.
Next, I'm showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Correct.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor. State's proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault causing bodily injury, married or cohabitation.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right.
Wow. It's in there somewhere.
If you all could type down there so we can make sure that he's aware.
Oh, yes.
And you spoke very quickly for Brenna. Brenna, see, and you thought I spoke quickly.
He's been doing that all night.
Yes, I don't know. We're gonna have to get him to slow it down. Put some commas in between your words for Brenna.
I'm about to put some patience between my words, Judge.
Yes, put some patience in there. Brenna, you know, my brother says he knows someone, and when they speak, you can see every comma, every punctuation mark. We're not asking for that, just some
Yeah,
commas.
don't slow down too much.
Okay.
Just a little.
All right, Mr. Rocha, I'm going to show you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it at all the appropriate places?
Yes.
All right, so the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault.
Probably.
Family, married, cohabit, yes.
Yeah, Judge. It's one of those days.
Here, you want the white?
I'm just gonna write above it, Judge.
Okay. We're gonna get there.
Sad thing is, I did this when I had time, so I wasn't even rushed.
All right. So what the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury, married, or cohabitation as a class A misdemeanor. The range of punishment for that offense is up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Do you understand?
I understand.
If you have a plea bargaining agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargaining agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargaining agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
I understand.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargaining agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargaining agreement in this case?
Correct. Yes.
Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, not grant you community supervision, and sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses to this offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe it does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe he is, Your Honor.
Mr. Rocha, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargaining agreement to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
No.
All right, just 1 moment. Defense. Did you advise your client of the consequences of entering into a plea on this case?
Yes, and he visited with the immigration attorney.
And did part of the consequences explained to your client include the possibility a deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States, or the denial of naturalization?
They did.
And do you believe your client understands the immigration consequences of entering a plea into this cause?
Yes.
And what is the name of the immigration attorney?
I don't have it with me right
All right, that's okay. Mr. Rocha, did you speak to an immigration attorney? And were you advised of the consequences of entering a plea of no contest or guilty in this cause number and the consequences of your immigration status?
now. Yes,
Did that advice include possible consequences such as deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States, or the denial of naturalization?
yes,
And did you understand the consequences, or do you understand the consequences of entering a plea in this cause number as it relates to your immigration status?
yes,
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page, did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
yes,
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on the less included offense of assault, bodily injury, married, or cohabitation. They're asking for a $750 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication will take in consideration the following county court cause numbers: 670990, 682405. There's an affirmative finding of family violence in the VIPP course. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
yes,
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
yes,
Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea bargain agreement?
yes,
Defense is at the plea bargain agreement.
Subject to court approval, yes, Your Honor.
State is at the plea bargain agreement.
Yes, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in both places?
yes,
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
yes, I understand.
Counsel, have any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There'll be 80 hours of community service restitution and no contact with Jessica Harding, Harding. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state? The court does not have to follow those recommendations.
Yes,
Then to the offense, the less included offense of assault, bodily injury, married, or cohabitation, how do you plead?
no contest.
State any evidence to support the plea?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, state offer states exhibit number 1 and its attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Rocha, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes,
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
yes, sir.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
None other than my client intends to be compliant with all the terms and conditions and complete this successfully.
All right, and I'm assuming you're no longer with the complainant in this case?
No,
All right, is there restitution to this television set? What size TV was that was damaged?
It's actually a clock.
That's a clock, a wall clock.
And Judge,
Yes,
this was not part of the plea bargain agreement, but I asked now that it be included. One of the cases being taken into consideration is a criminal mischief case.
Mhm.
And so I would ask that the restitution on that case be ordered under this case, since it's being taken into consideration.
and which cause number is that?
In 670990.
All right, and what was the damage? What was damaged in the criminal mischief case, Mr. Rocha?
I'm sorry.
What was damaged in the criminal mischief case?
It's already been resolved, the damage, but I believe it was some
But you-
damage to a car.
Yes.
or-
Oh, that's a car, but we fixed it years ago.
Okay.
Doesn't matter on my.
All right, well, you'll have to provide proof of that, but I'm
For
gonna
sure.
order the restitution, but you have to provide proof of that.
Sure.
And you know, if you destroy a clock, the time still takes place. So if you were to break a clock, time still moves.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this is what the court is gonna do. The court, well, are you employed?
Yes.
What do you do?
I'm upholsterer, that's my profession.
I'm sorry,
I'm a
upholstery.
designer, upholsterer.
What do you design?
Upholstery?
Upholstery, I do upholstery,
Oh, upholstery.
Yes.
For chairs and things?
everything, yes.
Yeah. What can you do with the chairs that are in the jury box?
I
that
can
keep
do a lot.
complaining about? Can we add some padding?
Yeah, definitely.
Of course, I won't ask that again. All right. So the court is going to sentence you to $750 fine. That'll be prorated. 2 years deferred adjudication. Taking consideration cause number, or county court cause number 670990, 682405. Restitution, I'm sorry, what?
It's 485. I'm sorry.
Brenda, I'm telling you, he wrote a 0 down here.
Clearly, this was not my best attempt at today, Judge. I'm sorry.
All right, so the cause number, see, that's a 0. All right, the cause number that's being taken in consideration is county court cause number 682485.
Correct.
All right, and 670990, there's a restitution if any. And county court cause number 670990. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, the BIPT course. Proof of employment within 15 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. 80 hours of community service restitution, 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. Court is not requiring you to get the vaccination, but if you do and you have, and you turn it in, 40 of your hours will be waived, and that's including the booster shot. I'm gonna order parenting classes. You must complete parenting classes, and once you complete those, the remaining of your community service hours will be waived. There's to be no contact with Jessica Harding. There should be regular reporting in person or Zoom. Now with the in Zoom part, if you can't do it by Zoom, you have to report in person. If probation is no longer doing it by Zoom, you have to report in person. And while you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol even at your home. You understand? I know there are a lot of holidays and celebrations coming up, but you're not allowed to drink alcohol. There should be regular UAs, and I'm gonna want testing for alcohol. And we'll do field visits monthly for 3 months and see how that goes. If everything goes fine, then there's no more need for regular field visits. Rebecca, is there anything else that he needs?
No, Judge, that looks like everything.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, was that you asked? Was that you answered? Do you, he doesn't need
No.
anything because he's not on probation, but do you need anything else to be successful while
No, I
on
don't.
probation?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes,
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
I understand.
And because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right. So you have, oh, and Michael, I think you need to put your bar number on that. Hey, it's a Monday.
And I'm making it a Monday, Judge.
Yes. All right, we're off the record. How many children do you have? 8, 7 years old? All right. So boy, girl.
Girls.
All right, so here's the thing. This is what I'm going to give you as my speech. 1, you don't want anyone to treat your daughter disrespectfully. And when children see parents behave a certain way, either one or two things going to happen. 1, they're going to dislike the parent who's being wrong, right? Or 2, they're going to say, you know what, I never want to be around that person as soon as I get old enough not to be around them. Or either they're going to say, oh, this is the way you show love, so I'm going to be accepting of it if someone treats me that way. So you're going to have to rebuild your trust and your respect with your daughter. You understand?
Yes,
All right, good luck to you.
thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Go visit with probation in the back.
Yes, probation will speak to him. If he'll just remain in the courtroom,
Okay.
because she has a few other cases to hear.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.